Today you're going to be watching a very special video. Not only are you going to be seeing street photography and the images that I capture in downtown Los Angeles on this very, very cold January morning with an incredible winter light. There is no light like winter light, and I'm going to show you that today. But I'm also going to be telling you a story that is going to shift your business, shift your mindset, and how much money you bring into your business. Whether you're holding a photography camera or a video camera, this is going to shift your business. And if you happen to be any other type of visual artist, please stay, please hang out. Doesn't matter if you're holding a makeup brush or a paintbrush, it's going to help you out a lot. Today we're going to do some street photography in downtown LA as I show you some of my favorite tips, but also I'm going to talk to you about photography pricing and why the psychology in photo pricing is so important. That of course is going to be a voice narration, but let's walk through downtown LA and I'm going to point out to you a few things that are my favorite. I'll explain to them right now and then you'll see me working on it. January light is like the most beautiful light. The sun, if you look, is like right at this low angle. This is almost like a fashion photography lighting. It might not, it'll go a little bit higher than this, but everyone looks good in January lighting as opposed to summer. And when I say January, I'm talking about January more in Southern California. Overhead light in the summer means I get raccoon eyes. So we'll need a lot more bounce, we'll need some supplementary lights, etc. That's the first thing I want you to see. This time of the year, go outside, photograph everything. Number two, I want to talk to you about the importance of shadows. Shadows are so beautiful. Everyone likes to focus on the light, but once you go in the shadow, you get these beautiful pockets. I use shadows to dress up photos, almost as art department, and I think the shadows are equally as beautiful as the light. And then the third thing too is, and I'm newer into street photography, so I'll give you that too. As a male, especially now that I'm wearing these vibrant colors, I'm probably gonna get a little bit of attention. So if I'm shooting this way, people are like, please don't photograph me. But if I'm shooting like this, it looks like I'm reviewing the images. And so sometimes my hope is that people walk by and they look at like, oh, look at the camera, what's he doing? And then they connect with my camera and then I snap that photo. It's a numbers game and we're gonna try to get everyone, and it's also a small area that I can shoot. But anyways, enough talking, let's get going through downtown LA. All right, so I'm gonna go this way. Today, as I'm photographing in downtown, you're also going to watch a lot of people walking all around me. But unlike other places, they're not here yelling at you, asking for your business. Instead, they offer cheaper items and they are a solution to a particular problem. Speaking of solution for a problem, that's exactly what you are. If you're holding a camera, a makeup brush, video, photo, you are a solution to someone's problem. And there's two kinds of solutions in this world. The first solution is, you know what the problem is? I have the answer, let's do business. The second type of solution are people that don't know what's up the road, but you do. Because you're a pro at what you do. And you have the solution to something they will need. And they may not even know it, but you know it's coming because you have lots of experience. And so if we approach every client this way, you can fire any salespeople on your team. This is the ultimate selling guide. By not selling, just by offering solutions. So this is why I love the January light, because the shadows are super long. Like when you look, my shadow goes all the way long. Whereas in the summer, the shadow would be like right maybe to this much because the sun is directly overhead. You just get a more flattering light in most cases. I also want to play with shadows too, because shadows are just cool. It's beautiful and you get to make shapes and use that as a little bit of art direction. By the way, the idea of today's shoot is to find pockets of good light in a sea of shadows and darkness. And I'm not saying shadows are bad or darkness is bad, but it's an analogy. And the idea is to get somebody floating between all of this dark matter and this low winter light. I find that kind of interesting as we talk about standing out by helping people. All right, let's get back to my story. This is the easiest thing in the world. You want to help people, they need your help. They will appreciate and gratefully take your help, and then you will benefit by gaining their business with their full permission. Keep the cycle going. It will feed your business for generations to come. That is tip number 1 for your pricing psychology. By the way, I'm photographing on Broadway. This is part of the historic core, and it's on the border of that and the jewelry district. Broadway is sort of like fake New York City. This is where they photograph so many movies, so many music videos, fashion films, fashion shoots, you name it. And I'm also going to be photographing on Hill Street. Hill Street is officially the jewelry district. While I'm shooting and showing the photographs on screen, I do hope that you're enjoying the show. Please pay attention to how none of the merchants call out the consumers on the sidewalk. They're not desperate. Never look desperate in your business. Let's learn a thing or two from these merchants. What if there's an empty mid-sketch restaurant where the owner is desperate and he's outside trying to get you into the restaurant? Do you want to eat that food? So no one wants a desperate videographer. Nobody wants a desperate photographer. If you have a client that is not offering the budget that you're accustomed to or the budget that you want to be in, if there is a client that might be a little bit disrespectful, walk away. Walk away because you are showing your power in your creativity. You should never be desperate. Nobody's attracted to desperate. If they cannot afford you, be the goal that they save up for. If they don't see your value, that's okay. Dollar Tree is still in business, as are luxury department stores. If you follow my channel, you know that we're not into that Dollar Tree mess. Everyone that learns from me, I want them to think of themselves as a luxury item. So my friend, as I'm walking around downtown Los Angeles taking pictures, this is your reminder, walk away. And speaking of knowing your value, learn to stop talking after you say your price. Say your price, and then stop sabotaging yourself. Here's a very simple trick. I still use it, I still need to use it, so every single meeting, I will go in with a bottle of water. If I have it over, let's just say a Zoom, then I'll have a glass of water. I will say my price, and then very comfortably, I will reach for this water container. Sip, and wait. Sip some more, and then wait some more. It's going to be the hardest thing to do. And I promise you, 5 seconds will always seem like 5 minutes. No matter how many years you have under your belt, it will always be uncomfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable, I can promise you they also feel the discomfort. So tilt your head and smile. Everyone loves a good head tilt and a smile. Make it friendly for them. Then again, reach down for your water, have a sip, and put the container down. Now, more often than not, they will accept the offer that you presented. More often than not, if you spoke first, you would drop your price before they even asked you to drop your price. More often than not, you will drop your price even if they weren't going to ask you to drop your price. Because it's uncomfortable to sit in silence. And a lot of times, new photographers and new videographers would rather end the uncomfortable silence by dropping their rate. But let's let them do it. Let's let them break that silence. And let's let them say yes to your rate. So I cannot stress this enough. Say your price, pick up your water bottle and have a sip. Put it down, have another sip. What you have is value, and here's a reminder. There is not a single person in this world that has your unique creativity and your unique eye. That right there raises your value. You launch records because you photographed the cover, and you film the visuals to accompany the songs, which become the soundtrack to people's lives. You photograph people's weddings, and if they survive that dismal divorce rate, then you will have beautiful memories for generations upon generations. People who have never met you, people who may not even know your name, but they will see your beautiful work and appreciate you. The video you film for these weddings will be played on anniversaries, sometimes family tragedies and reunions. Sometimes even late at night when a couple gets in a fight and they need to watch something that reminds them of how it all began, and that's going to be your work. You are literally writing the movie to people's lives. Don't you dare drop your price. Don't you dare drop your value. Your work will launch businesses and online ads, million-dollar social media campaigns, and you might even launch political campaigns. Your stories, if you choose, will tell the news that the news won't even share. You could be the voice of the oppressed people. Your work will fill up restaurants built up by family recipes or by people's travels. And your videos will book 5-figure events for entrepreneurs. You can't launch $1 million business or $1 billion business without your creative eye. So the future is your choice, my friend. Either get on a rocket ship and reach levels you didn't think were possible, or you can board the sinking ship. It's your choice. I have 2 videos here that I really think are going to help you out a lot. They are in the style of this video, 2 stories at once. And if you like this style, I would really implore you to consider subscribing to this channel, mainly because I want to see you again and I hope that you can see me again. But I have a favor to ask of you. I have a goal to help as many creatives as possible. And for that, I need your help. If you have an extra few seconds, could you please click the thumbs up button on this video and leave a comment? It helps the algorithm more than it should. We gotta play the game, and I hope you understand. Also, my work is available at walidazami.com, and I hope to see you soon.